What is going on, guys? My name is Ali Syntax, and today we're going to be talking a bit more about Battlefield 1 and the new game modes that the game is going to have to offer from the base game. As yesterday, following EA's E3 press conference where we got to see some gameplay of Battlefield 1, do be sure to go and check that on Twitch or YouTube or any other YouTubers if you want to see gameplay of that. And as soon as a beta comes out, I will have gameplay of it on the channel. But of course, as I said, we're going to be focusing a bit more on the modes that the game has to offer. So first of all, we're going to be looking at the exciting new game modes that the game has to offer, which is called Operations. So the description given by DICE was said, as an attacker, you'll hear the commanding officer's whistle as the order to charge the enemy's trench. You run side by side with your teammates as you storm towards the enemy's defensive positions on tanks, aeroplanes, boats, and horseback. As a defender, you'll dig down the trenches as you hear the alarm go off, signaling an incoming attack from the enemies. You'll man the stationary machine guns and cannons to aid you as you rain hell on the advancing enemy attackers. So the attacker's job is to capture and hold all defensive positions, which sounds similar to Rush but isn't, because of course there isn't actually an MCOM being armed, but there are specific areas of operations, hence the game mode's name, Operations, that you have to control and hold all of those defensive positions to capture the sector. And once this is done, they'll fall back to the next sector and regroup. Similar to Rush, where there are different sets of MCOMs, there are different sets of areas and sectors being fought over, and the pacing and variety between different sectors will vary, unlike Rush, because of course each sector offers a different amount of objectives to capture and is laid out more, as well as more choke points. So the attackers must take territory and push the front line forward while the defenders try to hold their line, and should the defenders fail, the operation still continues as they'll fall back onto a different map while the attackers continue to push. And behemoths also reinforce players, which can turn the tide of games. So these are basically enormous vehicles, so airships basically, that can be seen above a train or battleship, that turn the tide of a battle, and whatever team has this is usually strongly in favour. Now you can see a screenshot of a behemoth right here. And as well as that, there will also be Conquest and Domination game modes, Conquest and Domination already being in old Battlefield games. So this shouldn't be too much of a surprise, as they'll play out very similarly to how they did in old Battlefield games. Obviously in Conquest you're capturing different objectives, in Domination there's a smaller amount of objectives and more close quarter gameplay. And later on this week I'll have you where the maps are taking place, where they're going to be set. And so yeah, obviously two staple ones already confirmed are Conquest and Domination, and the new Operations game mode is sounding pretty interesting. Soon there'll be gameplay of that, and when the beta comes out there'll be gameplay of my own on this channel. So do be sure to stay tuned on the channel if you want to see that gameplay. I will see you on the battlefield. Peace.